GMS fam, if you just now tuning in, hit the like, the subscribe, and hit that bell. GMS fam, roll up. See green, you a lane. Yo, GMS fam. What's going on? We are back. We are back once again for another episode of the GMS show. Yeah. I did an episode earlier, but we ain't talking about that. You know, that shit is dealt with. That shit is over and done for. We are on to new and better topics today. And that topic, I need y'all to understand, not necessarily is something that I enjoy talking about, but there's some things within it that I just want to like poke at. Poke at some holes in this motherfucker. If y'all don't know who DJ Akademiks is, first of all, let me just shout out everybody that's here already in the chat. Anthony M, the Book of Ronin, Yo Man, What Is This, Black Man America. Let's see, Lady Aries, Vincent the Third, Mr. 1 and 1 3000, North Carolina DP, and my nigga JR Miller. What's happening? Now, we know that DJ Akademiks exists, okay? And we know what he exists for. We know what type of person he is, okay? So it's not going to surprise you guys the way that he's moving right now. But it's funny to me. This was something that kind of was funny to me. What up, Wonder Man? So as you know, DJ Akademiks, if you don't know how DJ Akademiks came up, he started covering a lot of the Chicago rappers. Drill rappers and shit. Chief Keef, fucking everybody a part of that shit. He was covering everybody. Chief Keef being the main one, but a lot of that being a lot of Chicago drill rappers, right? And what up, Northman? What up, Blacklight? And what he did was when he saw the lane open to where people were paying attention to his channel or paying attention to his videos, the war in Chirac and all that shit, when people started paying attention, he kind of lost sight of what it was actually doing for the youth in Chicago. Akademiks plays a part without having to physically do anything in the hood. He plays a part in the destruction and part of the destruction in the hood, mainly in Chicago. Yes, these young men have minds of their own and they have choices. They are mostly to blame for this. But when you sensationalize some shit and when you put it at the forefront and make it popular, the only thing people are going to see and gravitate towards is the fuck shit. Then being somebody that's not from the streets to talk about street shit or what's happening in the streets, it's crazy in itself. Why are you trying to talk about what the fuck is going on in a place you've never been? in a place you don't know about, in a place where you can't relate. Why are you, DJ Akademiks, sensationalizing beef between young black men who need to be changing their mindset in the first place, who are horribly conditioned in the first place? That shit never sat well with me, and he got big off of that, built his channel off of that, just off the backs of people dying. There are bodies attached to DJ Akademiks, whether he likes it or not. And I think he's part of one of the worst parts of Chicago. Not even being from there. That's crazy. He wasn't even from there, never reported there, never went there to do nothing. Literally sat there and reported about it and caused people to gain more, to start more beef, few more people hurting each other, killing each other. So now, we all know that, right? But as Akademiks started to get big, he started to feel himself a little bit too much. And I don't understand the point of trying to, like, when he first came out, he told people who he was. He told people, yo, I'm this type of person. I'm not no street person. I'll call the cops. I'll call the police. I'm not that. I'm a regular citizen. I snitch. I don't give a fuck. I'm not no street guy. But then guess what? Now you talking crazy about motherfuckers you know are about that life because you have enough money to hold security. And when you mostly do everything from home, you're not going to worry about having to leave and go see people. But with that being said, and the only reason, let me tell you this, the only reason Akademiks started to act tough or talk tough, even though he knows he's not tough, is because he met 6ix9ine. And when he started realizing that a person like 6ix9ine can talk crazy to the people who portray to be the most gangster motherfuckers around the country, and they not doing nothing to him, he's like, oh, I could talk shit about these motherfuckers too. Let me go ahead and talk crazy about people. Knowing damn well in real life you would never do that. But when he met 6ix9ine, he saw a come up. You watched it. Did I watch what? Did I watch what? The interview, or what did I watch what? Let me know what you mean. Akademiks built a relationship with 6ix9ine, and because 6ix9ine was building up his notoriety and becoming super popular and becoming a big artist before all the snitching shit, he held on to that. 6ix9ine held on to him too because he needed him. 6ix9ine needed that publicity. At the time, Akademiks page is doing damn near $1 million a day. So he needs that publicity as well. Akademiks had no idea this type of shit was going to happen, but he remained close with this person. And he let it be known that he remained close with this person. And he always supported him, showed him, promoted his shit. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the bullshit happens with 6ix9ine. Or no. Matter of fact, the bullshit happens with 6ix9ine, and then when 6ix9ine gets released, of course, the person that he's communicating through and with, to go back to social media, is Akademiks. And now people have a certain view. Like, already, people were already not fucking with 6ix9ine, and after that shit happened, people really wasn't fucking with 6ix9ine. And you could tell that Akademiks' relationships with people were starting to change a little bit, besides the people that actually, like, didn't care about what 6ix9ine was doing. So when 6ix9ine, so when Akademiks decided he wanted to do a podcast, of course, his first podcast episode had, guess who in it? 6ix9ine. And on top of that, you do that first, who wants to come after that? Especially people who don't fuck with 6ix9ine. And I'm pretty sure, and Akademiks got a deal from Spotify. to do a podcast. And I'm pretty sure he told Spotify, hey, yo, I know all these rappers. I'm in contact with all these famous and big names. I can get whoever on my podcast. I'm DJ Akademiks. And then once he started reaching out to motherfuckers trying to get them to do it and motherfuckers wasn't hitting them back, now he's getting nervous. And this is the part where we're at now. And I want y'all to hear this shit and hear his explanation for shit. He's trying to he's trying to take credit for building Chief Keef's career and a whole bunch of different other people talking about they needed him when why would he say that they need him when he needed them? He needed them. They didn't need him at all. But you gotta hear what this man talks about. Also, shout out to Chick Smooth for clipping this video.
You know what I mean? I could hit up 1,000 rappers, and not one of them would have been as accommodating as 6ix9ine in terms of us getting that first episode out. That's it. End of story. You feel me? And by the way, 6, keep it 100. Has there been times that like you know when I'm like a little kind of I ain't fucking with what you're doing, cause cause you calling me and I'm not answering. Yeah, he know, but it is what it is. Again, me and him we're gonna have a talk. We blah blah blah, and truth be told, that's real relationships in terms of having a friend, having somebody who would care about shit that you care about. That's just what it is. You feel me?
He on the phone with 6ix9ine too.
That's what it is. Yo, again, I respect you for respecting me. Because what the audience don't realize is that the majority of rappers do not respect. Yo, chat, I can tell you right now, nigga, think about it. How long I done covering Chief Keef? Nigga, I DM'd Chief Keef last night and said, Chief Keef, I gotta get you on an episode. Nigga, he left me on red, nigga. That's a fact.
He was hurt.
He left me on red. So for everybody who be saying blah, 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 you should do it. My nigga, I DM Chief Keef.
Because you're a news page like
my nigga. No. But what I'm saying is that I DM'd him for an episode. Bro, I didn't have to even ask 6ix9ine for it. I'm like, yo, whenever it's going to happen, I'm going to tell 6ix9ine to come do this, and he going to do this. Because you know why? Because I've helped him before. Everybody else in this industry, I've helped. I've built their career. I've built mystique around them, called them the fucking biggest demon that's ever lived on earth. Bro, it don't even matter. But I've built all that, and you know what they did? They did a bunch of shows. They got a lot of money. And if I ever say, yo, hey, could you just do an interview with me? Bro, they get weird. Chief Keef let me on red. That's facts. I DM'd him. I said, please, I'll come to California, whatever the case is. We could talk. Whatever you don't want to talk about is cool. Bro, he ain't answered. That's cool.
Akademiks, your best friend tried to get Chief Keef killed. Do you not remember? Or do y'all remember that? 6ix9ine tried to get that man killed. Now, I'm not saying Akademiks doesn't work hard at what he does. I'm not saying he doesn't have a fan base. I don't personally fuck with Ak like that, but I do acknowledge accomplishments. A lot of people do like Ak. Ak has a lot of fans. Even the people that get annoyed by him are entertained by him. He does have a lot of entertaining shit. When this dude be getting drunk and be going on rants, I can't lie. That shit's hilarious. It's so funny to watch. But you got to understand, regardless, and I see that. You said Keef started it first. It don't matter. That's the beef. Whether he started it or not. I'm not even on Chief Keef's side. I'm not on whoever's side. I'm looking at it from what happened. Whether Chief Keef started the shit or not. They tried to get that man killed. Why would he want to come around Akademiks? You know what I'm saying? Regardless, like say if you were in a situation, if you started some shit with somebody and then that person tried to get you whacked, y'all gonna have beef. Why would I want to come around your best friend? That's weird. He said, Young Rain, what's happening, bro? He said, why you don't like Ak? He a solid dude. I wouldn't say solid. I think Ak has his audience, but I don't think Ak is solid at the least. And that's just based off of how I've seen the total turnaround that he's tried to make. If you didn't come out talking that shit to people because you were scared and you was nervous, don't wait till you get money and are able to afford security to start talking shit about people. That's not solid. Do you hear the things Ak says about people he'll never say to people's faces? That's not solid. If you will never say these things to people's face, but will say it on your computer screen, that's not solid. That's one. Two, the simple fact that he thinks he made Chief Keef and anybody in Chicago when they built their own influence and he was the one that was piggybacking off of them, that's not solid. Thinking that Chief Keef owes you something as if you has something to do with his career blowing up, that's not solid. Let me see. Young Rain said, but Ak has nothing to do with that. Keef been taunting dudes and acting tough his whole career. Yeah, but Keef also kind of backs that shit up. Young Rain said, that's lame, bro. When was he ever scared? That's lame. How you know what he will and won't say? Because he said it. I think you need to pay more attention to Akademiks. Akademiks has said with his own mouth that he's not tough. He's not finna fight no niggas. He's not finna do none of that. And he will call the police. So if you're that type of person, you say you're this type of person, why would you talk tough about anybody? Why would you call anybody a bitch? Why would you tell anybody to suck your dick? Young Rain, if a dude you knew was a whole entire hoe and said he was a hoe, but came at you and told you you was a bitch and told you to suck his dick, tell me what you would do. You'd be like, nah, he's solid. Yeah, right. That's fucking crazy. I'm not saying don't be a fan of him. It's cool to be a fan of Akademiks, but just like the narrative that he's solid, I wouldn't say he's solid. You said without Ak there will be no Chicago rap. That's big cap. That is big cap. You got to understand, why was Akademiks covering Chicago rap in the first place? The shit was already hot. It was hot in Chicago. It wasn't hot everywhere yet. Akademiks put more of a magnifying glass on it. You know what I'm saying? And then still till today, there's still a bunch of well-known Chicago artists. It wasn't a phase either. That's how I know Akademiks didn't put the entire Chicago rap scene on the map. It's still till today. It wasn't just a facade. It wasn't something that was temporary. There's still prominent Chicago artists out there today, and they literally don't need Akademiks at all. Let's see. JR said, Ak got World of Warcraft loading on his computer right now. Simon said, Chicago rap been popping. Young Rain said, Ak do that because the moment he tell and you keep on and he kill you, he get off. No, don't believe that. You got to be trolling. You got to be trolling and think Ak will kill anybody. Now, I know you don't pay attention to Akademiks. If you think Akademiks is out here saying wild shit just so he can have an excuse to use self-defense and kill somebody is a fucking joke. Ak is not that guy. Ak is afraid of guns. The Cat in the Hat said Ak was trolling the drill scene. Yeah, what was he adding to it besides pinpointing the beef and all the murders and shit? Sprinkle the music in, but then add everything else and be like, yeah, but these niggas beefing and this person said that about that person and I heard this and I heard that, and just had niggas beefing for no reason. Pookie said Ak mad at Dirk too for not interviewing with him. To Ak wants his cake and eat it too. Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Like, if you are associated with somebody who not only is a big troll towards me, but also talking crazy about my loved ones who have been killed, what the fuck am I entertaining you for? Why am I entertaining you? And y'all forget, like, it's not just like 6ix9ine is just saying shit. It'll be one thing if 6ix9ine was saying his own shit and fucking, you know, Ak had his own thing going on, but Ak posts these things. And then you can tell when he posts things on his Instagram on purpose just so 6ix9ine can comment and get the traction going. These guys are about numbers. These guys are about proving shit. They want to prove that they're still relevant. So the fact that he posts certain things about people he knows have problems with 6ix9ine, and 6ix9ine will pop up in the comments and troll, he'll post certain shit. And they see that. Why the fuck do they want to fuck with Ak? They'll take the free promo because they're already big artists. They'll take the free promo, but they're not finna fuck with Ak like that. I don't think they finna fuck with Ak like that. You said how I know, bruh. You guys don't listen. Like, this is the thing. People don't listen to people. People be so focused on the entertainment of it all, waiting for a nigga to say some wild shit. You don't even pay attention to the small shit. Everything I just said is not about what I'm just guessing. All this shit is things Ak have said out of his own mouth. Ak has said he is scared of guns. Ak said he would never have the courage to kill anybody. Ak has said this shit out of his mouth. I'm not just saying shit. Y'all think I'm just going against Ak. I just said Ak has his own lane. Ak works hard for his shit. Ak makes sure he runs his numbers up. Ak has a fan base. But nobody is going to sit here and tell me Ak is solid and that Ak is some type of person that is just waiting for the fuck shit to enter his doorstep. Come on now. But let me finish this video. Let's get through this video.
And by the way, he probably will answer at some point, but I'm just telling y'all why. Like, when y'all be like, yo, oh, you fuck with 6ix9ine, he a rap. I don't want to hear that shit at all. Just stop it. He's been genuine with me, and overall, I don't want to hear nobody critique.
He said Ak has even asked Meek to fight. Well, why hasn't he fought Meek yet? Why hasn't he pulled up on Meek yet? Y'all think Meek is hiding from Akademiks? That's wild.
That, because I've never critiqued it. You feel me? Somebody said Keef made you. Nigga, I helped make Keef, nigga. Nigga, I gave them niggas rep that they never had. I called that nigga the Shot Right Grim Reaper, nigga. That's why when he's getting shot at and shit happened to him, y'all are looking at it in disbelief. You know why? Because I created that fucking vision that he was untouchable. So don't do it like it's one-sided. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I've done a lot to create narratives and help rappers themselves.
Hey, that's a
when
lie.
6ix9ine couldn't get it.
That's a cap. Joe Busy said them niggas in Chicago were self-snitching and no one has a problem when DJ Vlad getting rappers to incriminate themselves. Bro, you don't pay attention either, because so many niggas have a problem with DJ Vlad. A lot of people have a problem with DJ Vlad. Trust me. Trust me.
Interview, I told Elliot, he knows that's the guy who signed him. I said, yo, you should get him an interview where he could talk to people. They came back to me and said, nobody want to talk to him. Could you do the interview? Nigga, I sat there and I did an interview with 6ix9ine. And he could have said, I bet shit, it worked. Gummo popping off. But you know what he said? Yo, I fuck with you. I fuck with you for that. Bro, that's how it goes.
Hey, that's how you know you falling for the sauce. He said, bro, Meek was face-to-face with 6ix9ine and just pulled his phone out. LOL, stop all the fake stuff. Nobody was ever face-to-face to anybody. Never. Never. All that security, never. Nobody was ever face-to-face. And why didn't 6ix9ine swing on him? 6ix9ine been fucking talking about how niggas don't do shit and how he want to fight so-and-so and set this fight up, set that fight up like he ready to fight somebody. Why didn't 6ix9ine? If they were face-to-face, why didn't 6ix9ine swing? All the shit Meek done said about him, and 6ix9ine is the one that still professes the fact that he's gangster. Why didn't he swing on Meek Bill? I don't know. I know why Meek didn't swing on him. You want Meek to go back to fucking jail. Y'all forget Meek is still on that shit. He's still on them papers. If he does anything, he's getting locked the fuck back up. And then letting somebody like 6ix9ine, a known troll, take him out of his body and send him back to where he doesn't want to be because he's out making money and still providing for his family. Get the fuck out of here with that gangster shit. Niggas got to be smart. 6ix9ine is not a smart person. He's smart in the troll way to where he can get niggas to react to him. But he's not as smart as you think.
This media shit, you do a lot for niggas. They never remember it. They shit on it until they need you. Even with Dirk, let me tell you this, and like even like I don't care what 6ix9ine thinks about Dirk, bro. I don't post him talking about Vaughn or whatever no more. Like if it's just some rapper shit, cool. But Dirk used to come on my stream, play 2K with me before every time he dropped an album when he was on Alamo. Alamo is the baby label of Interscope. He blew up now. He's on Interscope. He's big, this and third. Yo, I'm trying to sit down with him again. Bro, I've never hit up Dirk for anytime you saw Dirk on my stream, that was Dirk's people that reached out. Now I reached out. All right, cool. Let's
Hey y'all, it's pussy to be smart. It's pussy to be smart out here. It's pussy to be smart and to think in the moment, not to want to risk your freedom for a hoe ass nigga. It's pussy. Please, I will take that title. I will be pussy as hell. I'd rather be out here making money, providing for my family and the people I care about than letting some bitch ass nigga out here who is intentionally trying to get me fucked up out here do it for him. I will be the biggest pussy in the world. I like being smart. I don't know about niggas like y'all.
And also, we could talk about like, because 6ix9ine knows I don't agree with a lot of shit that he say or put out about, Vaughn or blah, blah,
And that's
blah.
another reason why I know you don't listen, Young Rain, because I just did an episode where I let people on, and I've done several episodes where I let people on. Next time I let people on, please make sure you're here.
That's where it should be. But I only say that to say, man, y'all have to understand that, like, the media, I'm a singular person that controls
I have
a
fun with
media
this shit.
platform, and I know how I helped artists.
I like
So when artists don't try to extend themselves, and when people be like, yo, why you fuck with 6ix9ine? Man, because you know what? If I need some shit, I say, yo, 6, I'm going to need you to do some shit for me. He going to do it. Y'all want me to fuck with the niggas that if I ask them a question, they going to leave me on red? I can't call their phone. They only need me for when they on press tour. No, my nigga. You don't see me fuck with the niggas that if I call them anytime, nigga, I'm on stream right now. He ain't got to answer. He's playing, doing whatever he's on. He gonna answer. You know why? It's I calling. Stream right now. He ain't got to answer. He's playing, doing whatever he's on. He gonna answer. You know why? It's I calling. So I don't want to hear nobody from my audience or
Listen
anybody
to
else.
him, man.
Why you fucking 6ix9ine?
You know, loadout dropped on top of there.
Whatever. This is.
Why do you think 6ix9ine fucks
I
with
just
you?
give y'all.
Hey, guess what? When 6ix9ine got out, do y'all remember the fact that 6ix9ine couldn't pull up to no major media outlets? Dude was doing interviews with people in the bottom of a Mexican restaurant when he got out. Random interviews. He was doing random interviews because he couldn't pull up to no mainstream media outlets. You think 6ix9ine is so close with Akademiks because he's such a good friend? No, Ak is the biggest platform for him. Regardless of his followers and his streams, if y'all go to Ak's page, anything he posts that has to do with 6ix9ine, whether it be somebody he's beefing with or 6ix9ine himself, even if it's some random people in his entire fan base has gravitated towards 6ix9ine because of the fact that Akademiks loves him. And Akademiks fan base is very big. That's just my opinion. It's just my opinion. I could be wrong.
Yo, I just tell y'all that from the media perspective, man, the media help build mad niggas in this shit. And when niggas feel like they get to a place where they don't need you, they shit on you. I always watch 6ix9ine. I'm like, yo, let's see if he gonna get to the point where he be like, yo, fuck that nigga. And I, like, you know what I mean? I don't really ask people for shit, but like, whether it's me calling him or blah blah. If he ever missed my call, he gonna be like, "Yo, my bad, I was doing blah blah blah," or, but it's even
he drunk.
even like play this. And I ain't trying to give the whole shit because I ain't trying to put other people on the spot.
Act is hilarious when he drunk.
I was doing a particular show and other people had relationships with rappers.
He
And
sounded
I
hilarious.
was like,
bro.
yo, y'all gotta call on certain relationships for like interviews this and third. My nigga, them rappers claim they fuck with him. They could not get them niggas for no interview this and third. How you support and you co-sign and you, oh, this thing is the best. You running a narrative for them, and they won't even give you an interview for the platform that getting you paid. If I tell 6ix9ine, I'm like, yo, I got whatever platform, yo, I need you as an interview, bro, he not about to be like, nah, nigga, I ain't about to do it. Nigga, he be like, even if you don't want to do it, be like, all right, nigga, I'm going to do it for you. Nigga, that's actual something that's, you can see you get something out of it, he gets something out of it.
He's your friend. Academics, these other motherfuckers ain't your friend. And you expected some shit because you think people owe something to you because you're academics, not because you've done anything for their career. And the people that he's naming specifically, now he's done a lot for other people's careers. I'm not saying Ak hasn't put people on. Ak has definitely put on a lot of artists, younger artists, the fucking whatever you want to call them, mumbles or the fucking auto-tune ass niggas. He's put a lot of people on. But the major artist that he is speaking of, because of his name, he feels like they owe him something, but he's saying it's because of something else.
Because there's times
That's
where
not
he
true,
probably
in my
want me
opinion.
to like, yo, Act, could you do this? And I'm like, but you work it out that way. The media is always taken as, yo, 6, I'm gonna hang up my own line. The media is taken as granted. So when y'all be asking me about 6ix9ine, people like, oh, you riding his dick, this out there, bro. Look how many rappers I done built, bro. My nigga, I covered Uzi so fucking much back in 2015. Nigga, I'm about to DM him and ask him if he will come on my podcast. I'm gonna have to wait humbly. With a nigga like 6ix9ine, bro, he understands so much how much I contributed to his career. I don't have to think if he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
Now he thinks he's responsible for a little
throw
Uzi
it in
verse.
the air like, hopefully Uzi fuck with my podcast. He might not. Nigga, I just asked Keef. He might never fuck with my podcast. Y'all want me to be like fucking with, like, bro, I'm gonna fuck with the people who fuck with me. I ain't from the streets. I ain't from none of that shit. If I helped your career and I covered you for so long and I hyped you up and you got to a certain level and years later I get a podcast and I say, yo, what up? Would you come on at least? Bro, I'm not trying to interview you like the feds. You can be like, yo, don't talk about these things, whatever. And even if I do ask you, be like, don't comment, whatever, cool. A lot of these niggas, y'all think that I should really care about? Bro, I'll ask them to come on my platform, and when they don't need me, they don't even answer. So when they don't answer to me, right? When I need them, they don't
Listen
answer
to
because
this.
they don't need me. They only need me when I don't even care or I don't need them. How the fuck am
So listen to that type of energy, right? This is the type he's letting it be known what type of person he is, but he expects people to do shit for him like they owe him something. People see that. There's people that see that type of energy, see that type of shit that you keep around you and be like, oh, well, this nigga really don't give a fuck. He just hoping motherfuckers will throw him a bone later because he's deciding to cover people. Even if somebody asks, hey, Ak, can you post this? And he does it. That's Ak's choice. Was there money involved? Even if there was money involved, guess what? They paid their way. They still don't owe you shit. On top of that, they fucking paid you. I know for a fact people have paid Akademiks to use his platform because of how big it is. But because you're deciding to cover people a lot because you like them and a fan of them, they don't owe you shit. That's like me doing videos on 5150 and being like, yeah, I fucking covered the 5150 show. Corey, you owe me, man. Come on the show and get an interview. No. It doesn't work that way. People don't owe you shit in this industry. He's getting a real hard lesson about the industry, like for real. Because the fact that somebody like 6ix9ine befriended him, now he feels like motherfuckers are supposed to be loyal to his fucking the shit that he has going on. And like I said, he has a deal from Spotify right now. And I could give you a good guess that he told Spotify, especially the people that he just named off, he probably told them, yeah, just to get a little bit more money, he probably said, hey, all these artists, so-and-so, XYZ, I might have these people already on deck. I got their numbers. I text them personally, call them personally. I can do all this. It's good. Let's go. Knowing damn well. But let's continue. It's just a little bit left.
Are these things really relevant to me? How the fuck am I going to think about what you going to think about a post or anything where somebody's saying some shit about you? These niggas use you. All these niggas you see, I covered for years. You should think Akademiks got his podcast. They should be running to say, yo, let me talk to you. Y'all niggas talk about why I fuck with 6ix9ine. You know what he said? Ak, you getting a podcast? I gotta be your first episode. I have to be it. You know why? Because he said he gonna support what I got going on. These other niggas, I covered them for years. I built them up. This is this. This is that. This guy is so great. Yo, he's the biggest demon. He's that. Y'all ask them for an interview, they read it, fuck them. Y'all want me to be loyal to them niggas? That I only say that to say that I don't want nobody ever question why. Yo,
He's
why
sad.
you fuck with 6ix9ine?
He's really sad.
And I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. I'm gonna do the same thing with Drake coming soon. 100%. Drake, we talk all the time. I got my podcast now. You about to drop an album soon. Bro, could you pop up? You don't gotta get, I don't even, like, I'm not no entitled nigga. You don't gotta, we could do a segment. Some segment, I don't even, whatever, but I'm trying to show that the people who I've been using my whole career to promote, they fuck with me. And if y'all can't do that, man, fuck y'all niggas. Straight up. All y'all.
Listen.
If Chief Keef could leave me on red, and if he don't respond, nigga, I did all that Warren Chirac shit gassing you up for nothing, nigga.
Listen to that. Listen to that. Listen to that. Nobody told you to do that. He said, because I was dick riding all you Chicago niggas, you owe me. This is Sparta. This is Candyland, nigga. Bruh. That's fucking funny as hell. That's funny as shit. That's actually fucking crazy that he actually feels that way. Do you understand how horrible Warren Chirac was for Chicago? And he thinks because he did that, because he gassed up Chief Keef, that Chief Keef owes him an interview today in 2021? That's fucking crazy. Young Rain says, same dudes that don't like Ak and say he fake love Cassidy and believe that bullshit he be saying. Where did Cassidy come in this? What are you talking about? Nobody ever mentioned Cassidy. What the fuck? You drinking that Ak juice. What you drinking on, Young Rain? Wonder Man said, that just shows everything he said he was doing. He expected something from them. I don't like that term, but sounds like an Indian giver. That does. Henny 110, DJ Academic 0. Henny be kicking his ass. Ben Slim said, LMAO, he clout chased death of black men and think he deserves their help. Tripping. Exactly. That's my whole thing. That's my whole thing. He did it for views. Ak wasn't no drill fan. No, he wasn't. He said he talking like Lonzo and Trader Day. I have you niggas rapping in Pelican Bay. Nigga said, Chief Keef ain't got shit on Ak, bitch. Nigga was mad as fuck. Listen to he gonna go off.
I
Watch.
got you up for nothing.
Oh yeah,
What's the
Tory Lanez
fucking
bodied Cassidy. If you didn't hear that, fucked him up.
Boy, when y'all niggas wasn't getting no press, I was there. I was there. Giving y'all press, promotion, Uzi, Cardi, All y'all niggas. And if now I got a podcast, finally Spotify say, yo, Act, here's your platform, and I come back to y'all, I've never DM'd these niggas for a pass,
Facts,
a
Pookie.
ticket, nothing in life.
Listen.
And I come back to y'all and say, yo, bro, I'm not trying to interrogate nobody, yo. It just shows that for everything I promoted y'all, because y'all showed some respect back, and everybody on some shit like, we don't see it. And then y'all niggas, whoever's the fans or other people, y'all want to criticize me fucking with 6ix9ine?
I'm going to have 6ix9ine snitch on all you niggas.
These niggas who I supported their whole career never gave me $1. When I get something going on, and it's for young niggas, they ain't give me a podcast because I'm going to interview Jim Jones and Dipset and the Locks. They said, yo, you've been covering Uzi for the longest. If Uzi don't want to even sit down with me, and I helped build this shit, the fuck was that worth?
I do think he bodied him, and I think Cassidy has to come out with something harder. I think what Cassidy did in the beginning was nice, but I don't think he went as hard as he could have because he still was thinking that Tory was some fan that probably wouldn't have responded. I don't think Cassidy really knew that Tory Lanez could come back with some shit. And the fucking R. Kelly line, that shit, bruh, that actually kind of fucked him up. And it's relevancy to that. Like, this nigga R. Kelly just had a court case yesterday, or just to pick jurors in his fucking court case for doing all this crazy shit. And this nigga bruh, that line was nice. That line was nice. You got to admit, that line was nice. But I feel like Cassidy can go harder now. Now that he saw Tory Lanez do that, and I know this is a sidebar, but I see the talking here. Now that he's seen that Tory Lanez can do that, now battle rap Cassidy has to come out and do some shit. No? That's what I'm saying. But I think the reason why he rapped that way was because he didn't think that Tory was going to, because he thought Tory was a big fan and he was going to probably take that diss as a, oh man, Cassidy don't like me. I don't think Cassidy expected him to respond and then on top of that respond as quick as he did. So now we just got to wait for the next one. And if this is the thing, there's only a few rounds in a battle rap unless you really killing somebody back and forth, like when the back and forth is really good. So now this is up. It's up to Cassidy now. It's tilting because he got the fucking Tory Lanez brought out the production with. He got a whole music video and the beat, all this shit. If Cassidy don't do nothing to really go at this nigga, then I'm sorry, Cassidy got to take the L, man.
Just remember that. What the fuck was that worth? That nigga took all the good shit from it and he dipped out. So when y'all ask me,
same way.
Why am I fucking with, and were you fucking with a rat or whatever the case is, these niggas, they took the benefits from the shit and they dipped. I fuck with 21 and that's why I fought for 21 even when 6ix9ine was going at him. Man, 21 understood that shit. I fuck with 21 for that. Most of these things, bro, they don't care. They use
about to cry.
the media. They think like we work for them. I got an opportunity now. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, and I'm even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you all the people I'm gonna hit up. I'm gonna hit up Pump. Yo, Pump, let's do an episode. I'm reaching out myself. I'm not sending no team. So when niggas like ignore it, when y'all niggas start talking about this and third, nigga, if you ain't came back around when I helped build your shit, that Warren Chirac shit, nigga, I got millions now. But I helped make Chief Keef millions in 2013 and 2014. I ain't made a fucking million then. So when I ask him for an interview now, and he leave me on red or these niggas ain't fucking with me, when y'all see me fucking with who fucking with me, don't ask no questions. Why are you fucking with so-and-so but not so-and-so? They don't answer the...
Love Lace.
Exactly. Let me not get on stream because I'm about to get on stream because that shit kind of like, sometimes y'all really think that Man, a lot of shit that brought me and 6ix9ine close is that whatever y'all see 6ix9ine do,
They be playing with each other's Twizzlers.
man, a lot of these niggas wouldn't do. They're not fucking with you. They're not
They not playing with each other's Twizzlers like we are.
giving you whatever.
They not poking the penny.
A lot of these niggas took my promotion. They only ever hit me up when they fell off. When they fell off, they're like, all right, cool. Me and Uzi, we talked mad times about shit that he's like, yo, Ak, you know how I fuck with you. Don't put this up, blah, blah, blah. And I never, as soon as he told
He said, Justin said, can a man leave another man on red?
me, or whatever, Uzi, we talked mad times about shit that he's like, yo, Ak, you know how I fuck with you. Don't put this up, blah, blah, blah. And I never, as soon as he told me, or whatever, it could get you in a situation with so-and-so, I won't put it up. Now I got a podcast. Yo, you want to pop on, nigga? We ain't got to talk about certain shit, but at least, nigga, it means something for the people who, like, even put me in these positions that, like, yo, damn, I could even sit down with Uzi. Like, now, if that nigga don't want to sit down, I'm going to make it still work. But I don't want to hear nobody tell me, yo, Ak, you fucking with rats. Nigga, suck a dick. Because I try to talk to all y'all niggas. Y'all niggas ain't want to talk to me. So you trying to say just because my homie ratted, but he a star too, and I talk to him and he'll do what I want in terms of, hey, yo, you do this shit with Whack? He could have said, man, fuck out of here, nigga. You think I'm some B-level artist? I'm going to sit down with you and another nigga? He said, fuck it. I'll sit down with you and Whack. That's my thing to every artist. Just remember that. That's real. Y'all niggas have this fictional shit. Y'all listen to music. These niggas not real. How many careers I done built off this shit? How many people I done gassed? How many niggas who I just made up a name and whatever? Even Dirk, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd rather Dirk have an interview with me, and even if like whatever with 6ix9ine, he say, yo, Ak, I'm gonna keep it real with you. You a bitch for that. I'd rather him at least sit with me and say it to my face.
What the fuck? See, this is what I mean. He doesn't genuinely give a fuck about these people. He just wants to have these moments so that his podcast could pop. And I don't blame him. I mean, he's the numbers. He's with the numbers. He's with the shit. That's what Ak is about. He wants to maintain his popularity. But you can't sit up here and act like people owe you something when you are clearly sitting here exposing yourself for really not giving a fuck about these niggas. And then to try to sit up here and talk to a bunch of ego-driven, like, that's another thing. The people he's talking about, they some ego-driven ass motherfuckers. So Ak sitting up here insinuating that he built these people and that he made these people millions and made their careers, and basically saying if it wasn't for him that they wouldn't be shit. Oh, they definitely not finna give you. And this is the thing. Chief Keef left them on red. There's probably people that haven't got back to him yet. Imagine if they were trying to get back to him the week after or the week after that. Now he fucked it up. He let the Henny fuck all his opportunities up with these people. And then you have something like this where other people who know Ak and probably were thinking about trying to do his podcast and seeing how he's acting, seeing how he's portraying himself and seeing how he really doesn't give a fuck about people. He's probably going to lose more people behind this that don't want to do his shit. Yo, man, what is it said? That boy exposes himself every time he gets drunk on live Super Bogus. Nora's son said he gonna get drunk and go ham on you tonight over this stream. You know that, right? Nah, Ak ain't gonna see this shit. Ak will never see this shit. Ak only cares about himself. Young Rain said he's saying what's real though. You don't post I'm a bitch, you a man, have a man-to-man conversation. Nah, he's not. No, he's not even saying that they posted that. They never posted that about Ak. He's just saying that if it came down to them thinking that he's a bitch, he'd rather them come and sit down and say he's a bitch just to get the interview. That's what I mean by that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's weird. Why would you want somebody to sit down and call you a bitch just to get an interview? If you think they think you're a bitch and you really feel that way and they really feel that way, what is the point of sitting down with these motherfuckers? Just to have a moment so shit can go viral? That's so stupid. That's like me sitting here begging for an interview from Gooch, knowing how this nigga feel. Man, I don't give a fuck, man. You can say whatever you want to me. I just want to get the interview. That's a motherfucker begging for attention. He said, act fuck too many act talk like he got a lower back tat. He got a tramp stamp. North Carolina say he seems to forget that his best friend is a snitch. That makes you guilty by association. Better pick better friends. Well, even if he isn't guilty by association, the fact that he continues to choose and Ak has every right to be friends with 6ix9ine. But you're not finna get the certain people that you want on there, like a Chief Keef or a Lil Durk, or these type of people to come on your podcast. You might get a Blueface, or a lot of these young rappers who need the look, which is probably what you should be doing. He should be on his no jumper shit and bringing in the young rappers and just having them do interviews and get people seen that way. Let that shit blow up when you get the more, you're going to continue to gather the younger crowd and the new generations and shit. That'll be the smart thing to do. He trying to go big right out the gate, and I get it because of his name and the things that he's done in his career, but he also has to keep it real with himself. I understand you feel like he's keeping it real to a certain extent. I'm talking to Young Rain at the moment. But I feel like if he wants people to keep it real, he got to keep it real. These people don't owe him anything. And given the company that he chooses to keep, he can't blame people for not wanting to fuck with him. Regardless of anything, like that's their choice, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, he feels like these people owe him when these people have a choice. This is some weird industry shit. Now, this is another testament to how a motherfucker acts. Like, imagine the dude that goes out and buys a girl a drink or a bunch of drinks. Do she owe you the ass now? Niggas who think like that are weird. And I know there's probably some niggas in the chat that think that way. I hope you change your mindset. Cause that shit weird. You know what I'm saying? Ak is the type of person where he'll go and he'll buy a chick a whole G-Wagon like he did that one girl, Selena, and then think she owe her or owe him her life. When nah, you was just simping out and you bought her the shit and you shouldn't have. He even talks about how he never should have did that. How that was a mistake, but fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain shit like that. Bad C said, so he should go after hella trash rappers like 6ix9ine and Blueface. Well, 6ix9ine was his first interview that dropped. Nora's son said he feeling pressure they gave. Yeah. I guess. But, I mean, given the company you keep, man. Given the company you keep. Hold on, let me see. He said if you buy something for somebody, that's on you. He paid for that haunted. Ooh. Yeah, Selena's trash, bro. Matter of fact, let me tell y'all something. Because I'm about to stop it here. Because this is a good place to say. Because I'm glad somebody brought up that. I'm glad I brought her up. This is exactly why, and I'm gonna tell you right now, to whoever thinks that Akademiks is solid, I'm gonna give you a reason why he's not. If any other reason I said didn't convince you, this right here will convince you. And there's whole video of this, video evidence of this. Listen up. That Selena girl, the white girl who went out here fucking all on everybody, all the rappers, all the entertainers, putting everybody business out, all that shit. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. Even if you don't, the important part that you need to know is that she's white. white. All right? Her and Ak had a falling out, and then they went and tried to talk it out on the No Jumper podcast with Adams 22 or whatever. During that episode, during that podcast, it was revealed that Selena had Ak's number saved in her phone as bitch nigger. He knew that, didn't flinch, didn't blink an eye, didn't give a damn. Still hit after that and still gave her a platform, still made up with her, still was cool. Matter of fact, the internet didn't even get wind of this because of how bad. And matter of fact, Adam, the white man, Adam 22 was more offended by the fact that she had this man's number saved in her phone as that name than Ak was. And Ak didn't even mention nothing. He didn't say shit. This is real. This is on the internet. You can look it up right now. Look up Akademiks, Adam 22, and Selena Powell. They went on, I think, Zoom or some shit, and they were on live. Matter of fact, I think they were on Twitch Live or something like that. And it was revealed. And then, matter of fact, let me tell you something. When it was revealed, she got cocky with it. Adam 22 is the one that said it, and when he said it, she went into the camera and mouthed the words. She said, in the camera, confident as fuck. And Ak just sitting there looking like a whole ass nigga. This really happened. I don't feel bad for Ak at all, at the slightest, because that's what he allowed. He bought her a G-Wagon. Bought this white gallon of mayonnaise drinking ass, wet dog smelling whore a G-Wagon just to be called bitch nigger in his phone, in her phone. Nah, I don't want to hear no excuses on that. I don't want to hear no excuses. Because a girl can save your name in her phone as whatever. But that is very direct, and that is very on purpose. And we're talking about a girl who only fucks with black dudes. Think about that. For the people out there who don't think that the people that you hang around, those white folks that you hang around that think they love you so much and you had them around you, it's an infatuation. They're infatuated with black people. They don't love you. They don't fuck with you for real. That shit is crazy. Look that shit up. It is a real thing. It's a real video. It really exists on the internet. She really got a truck out the deal too. Ak is a simp ass, non-solid ass nigga. I would never in my life ever have no shit like that happen to me. Unless it was somebody I didn't know. I better be on somewhere like chat roulette and have somebody randomly white pop up, or somebody on these motherfucking on social media, a random person on an account with no face on it, say that shit to me before I let somebody I know personally, who I know where they live, I have their number, and let alone bought them a whole vehicle, have them say that shit to me. Come on, man. Now that's poussé shit. Poussé. That's all I got to say. GMS fam, you know what the fuck time it is. Put GMS in the motherfucking comments. I'm about to shout out everybody. Put the GMS in the comments right now. If you didn't participate in the chat, put GMS in there, and I will shout you out when I get towards the end. Follow me on my socials. I go live on my Instagram all the time, so pull up on my IG. I go live and play beats that I can't play on here because they got samples and shit, and they sound fucking amazing, and I want to share them with the world, and I also want to give them to everybody. Also, hit the Cash App if you feeling generous. Your boy has been out here putting in the work necessary to continue this show and continue this content, to continue to have y'all pull up on me habitually. So thank you so much, everybody in the motherfucking chat. Put the GMS in there. We finna roll the fuck out. Let me see what I got. What beat should I play? Let's go. Put the GMS in the chat. Shout out to Black Light Zen, Bad Seed ENT, Young Rain, Off the Top, Player for Life, my nigga AP, Shy Girl 64, Arius Allen, Pookie from LSA, Wonder Man, JR Miller, Joe Busy, That's a Cat, The Cat in the Hat, C Mode, Black Man America, Derek Watkins, Ben Slim, DP, Lady Aries, what's happening? Justin, what's up, boy? Michael Gill, Vincent Lee the Third. Who else in here? Jan Wynn. Who else in here? Yo, man, what is this? Did I say the Cat in the Hat? I think I did, but if I didn't, the Cat in the Hat. Quincy X. Ray Solo in the building. Hey. Nora's son, Love Lace. North Carolina. Where we at? Where we at with it? Y'all still putting them GMSs in the motherfucking chat? OG Mont, what's going on, bruh? YNG Legend 11. Hey. Anthony M. the Professor. CL. Jason Voorhees. Ty the Beneficiary, Marcus Speaks. I see y'all. 62 Romulus. What a name. Will Major the Second. Aboriginal T. Spank Loke pimping in the building. Hey y'all. Thank y'all so much for pulling up on me. Devontae Hill, what's happening? Like I said before, do me a solid. All right, if you have an Instagram, follow me on my Instagram. I go live every day. I'm gonna start going live a lot more on there. And I want y'all to catch the vibes with me. Mukavelli, what's happening? Follow me on that shit. You see that shit right there? Help support in the right ways. This is GMS. I want this to be a real family out here, man. GMS family, I thank y'all. Appreciate y'all for always pulling up. Hit those links in the description or right here in the chat. You see my guy, my moderator, JR Miller, put the links up there. Bandcamp link. That Bandcamp link he just posted, that has all my beat albums on it. All my beat albums. Bank Loke, thank you for the 5, bro. Appreciate you on the super chat. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. That's all my beat tapes, man. Go find that shit right there. And then the link he posted below that is the link to the GMS shop where you can get the GMS jerseys, basketball jerseys and baseball jerseys. There we go. Baseball jerseys, basketball jerseys. Basketball jerseys are brand new. They come in black and Miami colors. Also, you got rolling trays and you got the GMS t-shirts. Appreciate y'all so much. GMS fam, we out.